This code defines the AGV class, which represents an automated guided vehicle. At the top, we declare several private attributes. ID is a string that identifies the vehicle. Battery load is a double for the current battery level. Consumption is a double for energy consumption, and charging time is a duration object for how long it takes to charge. And position is a position object that stores x and y coordinates. And here, max speed and act speed are flows for maximum and actual speed, actually. And here we have the constructor. It takes all these values as parameters and assign them to the object using this variable. For example, this battery load, here battery load. And next, as I said here, we have setters. Each setter allows us to change a value. Some of them include conditions, for example, battery load, consumption speed, and position must not be negative. And this is called encapsulation because it controls how data is modified. After that, we have the getter here. We have the getters here. These methods simply return the values of the private attributes like get ID, get battery load, or get position. And this is a helper method. To string charging time, which converts the charging time into minutes by using 2 hours and 2 minutes here. And then finally we have the method get data. This method prints all the information about the AGV to the console: ID, battery load, consumption, charging time, position coordinates, maximum speed, and actual speed. So in summary, this class models an AGV with its technical properties, and it makes sure the data stays valid through setters and allows us to easily just display the vehicle's information.
Hello, my name is Romina Hajizadeh. In the second assignment, I implemented two classes, IOperation and StorageOperation. Let's start with the IOperation. This class is an abstract class, which means it cannot directly instantiate it, but serve as a blueprint for all the specific operations in the warehouse. The core attributes are ID, description of the task, nominal time, which is a duration of time, and resources, which is a list of AVGs. It also contains several abstract methods like set data, get duration, and get resources, which must be implemented by the subclasses. Next, I implemented a class named StorageOperation, which extends IOperation. This class represents an operation where goods are stored in the warehouse. It overrides several abstract methods like set data, get duration, and get resources. In set data is responsible for updating the details of the operation. Get data returns a formatted description of the task, and get duration return a number of minutes that is spent in the operation. Lastly, get resources return a list of AVGs that are allocated to the operation.
Hello, I'm Saeed Mohammadi. I'm gonna explain industrial process class. We have two fields, ID and operations, and in the constructor we assign values to these fields. Then we have process duration. In the process duration we iterate IOperation and add together the duration of operations. Then we have process energy consumption, which iterate operations, and if the operations have AGVs, in fact we calculate the energy consumption of the operations. Then we have process resources, which prints the information of operations, and in fact this is the code of another class and it was done by another person. And yeah, we print all the information about the operation resources, and that's it.
Here in this code, first of all, we have instantiated the positions here and the duration as well. And after that, the second part, we have created 5 autonomous guided vehicles here. And here we just group them together. And for this part, we have the durations for the production 1 and production 2. And here we declare the operations here, and as well as the industrial process for the first process and the second process. And here we have the simulations, and in the main part we are printing the results. And now I'm gonna run the code and see if it's working or not. Yes, as we can see here, the code's working and we have the expected result here